Okay, you're all on TeamSpeak. Jump if you're on TeamSpeak. Jump if you understand me. Okay, good. So these are the new people. Mostly melee, one caster. No, two. Okay. The fight is, here's, follow me, wherever I go. That's the boss. Do you see, just at the entrance, you can see the quarters? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, nice. The room is divided to the 4 quarters. We're gonna tank the boss on this quarter, while most of the melee will follow me. Don't get too close to the boss. Most of the melee will stand here on the right side of this bulky line. That means not on the line, not on the left side, right side when facing the boss. And probably at around where Brack is standing right now, but don't go there yet. There will be a second group at the same
User
position
left your channel.
on the further side of the room. What's gonna happen is our body weight's gonna make the quarters flow and overflow with blood. That means you have to all be at the specific quarter I assigned in order for you to not wipe the raid. And there will be blood flowing here. It will put a debuff on you, which is a dot damage over time. The way to take the debuff off is quickly, very quickly, getting in the middle pool and making sure your debuff is out. It should be less than a second, and getting to the non-flooded pool. That means you're not going straight forward. You're dipping in the blood. You're going out. And after that, there are a few abilities you have to pay attention for. The boss will cast something called Twisted Visera. That's a cone effect in front of him. That means you have to stand in his back. Also, if you take too much damage, so you'll be with the melee. If you take too much damage, you will get a hate increase on you, which is 100% hate modifier. And that means you white hit it and it's on you. That's the deal. You just stand next to it and it might turn on you. So if you have this red circle around your body and a very distinct eye symbol above your name, just next where the, let's say, the stances will be on a barb, or frenzy will be on a soldier. Looks like a very big eye, angry eye. You have it, you don't DPS. Stepping in the pool will give you a small debuff, but it doesn't really need to concern you because you're not gonna tank. And the only way to, back to the hate increase, the only way to get rid of it is by not DPSing, waiting till you're healed up. When you're healed up enough, over 80%, it will remove itself. That's it. So the easiest way to mess up and get it is by going in and out of the mineral blood pool too slow. Any questions so far from the new people?
Don't be scared, because there's no such thing as stupid questions, right?
When you get that 100% heat buff, you also knock back anybody around you.
Yeah, that's something I'm gonna touch in a second. It's important that you're not on the top of the aggro list. We'll have 2 people assigned. I think it will this time be Bone Man, which is heavy, and Mike on Zothrylith, because they have the experience already.
Not me.
Well, you have, yeah, you know
have
English.
now.
Yep.
Oh,
Certified.
Shit, all right.
Okay, now hoaxes. All hoaxes come to me, just this spot. You have a pom. Okay. Group yourself somewhere. Like, let's see. Fury and Biatch will be second group. Brack and Cheesy will be the first group. Now follow me.
Already posted the script. You changed it all around on me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I wanted the 2 people with more experience to be first. That's the only... There is no other Taurus head as far as you guys are concerned. That's the only one. You take turns. Let's say Brack go first, just after the Bathed in Blood is finished, and only then Cheesy goes. What will happen for the 2 new hoaxes? The boss at some stage of the fight will go inside the pool, and he will do a cast called Bathed in Blood, which will give him like 6 stacks of a very powerful buff. So your job is to steal this buff from him by using the power transfer. And when you stole it, you were supposed to die somehow, preferably by Twisted Viscera, which is the cone effect. You have to be as quick as possible getting the buff, but don't be too hasty because you want to do it on the right order and not clicking at the same time. Okay, now the general flow of the fight is we pull it, we tank it. We're gonna assign the places in a second. He does Twisted Viscera, nobody stands in front of him. Everybody checks for the debuff. And then Nerissa will call it. As usual, she'll call, what do you usually call? Get ready?
I'll say warning, and that means get on your plate, and then the blood will happen, and then I'll say Vista, and that means get out of his Vista, but it'll be a 5-second warning, and I'll say head, and that is for the people to go and do their heads. But remember, we kept flooding the plates because once you've got your debuff, you've got a snare on you. And for those who aren't hoxers and who aren't going to take a death, they're going to get a snare on them. You need to make your way towards your own plate. So you be ready here for when it starts flashing and you've got like 10 seconds for it to come off. You can get ready to step back onto your plate and be obviously at the front, because if you're standing too far at the back of your plate when it dips, by the time you run and get into that middle pool, your dot is too heavy and you'll die. And don't keep dipping in and out of that middle pool. You're going to run in really quick. So everybody's going to come up here at the front and we're going to dip in the pool and then we're going to dip out. But because we've got that many new people, I think what we're going to do now is just a quick dance. All right, so we'll organise the plates and no one will DPS, the soldiers will just tank, and we'll make sure that everybody gets the dipping of the ponds, all right?
Yeah, This time we might actually get it to 50%. So everybody listen, it's not only the new people, it's for everybody. We're gonna just shift everything in 1/4 to our left. That's it. Anybody misunderstood? Not sure what to do? It means we're tanking the boss on the lower left platform. The melee are moving to the lower right platform, doing the same thing, staying on the right side of the line, getting in the blood, getting out of the blood to the left, and DPS the boss. Now, the thing is, also the casters have to do the same at this point, but from the upper right to the upper left. That means from where the melee were at start to where the caster were at the beginning. Any questions?
I have one question.
Yeah.
So, just for the fight, everybody's shifting a wedge over. We're not moving right now, shifting over a wedge. Like, I should move to the next one over, or should I just stay where I'm at?
At 50%, the fight changes. All right? And that's
Okay,
what
at 50%
Idanax is
we'll
talking
shift.
about. At 50%, it's going to be 2. So we've all got to switch, all right? Instead of there being 1 plate, there's going to be 2 plates that are going to
User
submerge.
joined your channel.
Okay.
Hi, Dirty Sneakers. You have a spot.
Okay, now let's work out where everyone's going to stand.